All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching ABMA's Meet the Legislative Committee video series. With us today, we have ABMA Legislative Committee member Phil Kennedy of Comanche Home Center in Lawton, Oklahoma. Thank you for being with us today, Phil.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so let's get right into it. The first question we have for you today is, how did you get involved in the lumber and building materials industry?
Well, I've actually started in this business. It's a family business, so I started very young, just working in the family business. My father founded the company, and I remember many evenings we spent at the business having dinner, and he would work during the day selling products and actually deliver products at night. So to get to see him, we actually had to come to the place of business. And so I participated in it most of my life. And also, I left for a period of time to go to school at Oklahoma State University here in Oklahoma, and at Stillwater, and then came back to the family business, and have been it here ever since 1985, working full time.
Wow. So in other words, the lumber and building materials industry is another home for you, huh?
Absolutely. It's not another home, it's home. So
It is home.
yes.
That's excellent. All right, great. Then we will lead right into the second question, which is, can you give us a little background about Comanche Home Center?
Okay, so I already talked about the fact that started by my father back in 1967, and we started basically selling lumber and a few building products. Um, he started with a very small fleet of trucks, actually one truck, so I guess it's not a fleet year one, but he would drive that truck, actually take the products to the customers, actually go get the products, then take them to the customers. So it was a very small operation at first, and so we've grown in several different ways throughout the years. We've affiliated with different buying groups, affiliated with Ace Hardware. We also do floor covering work. We have a large floor covering contingency and do a lot of work there. We do installed cells in that area. We're a member of Carpet One group there. Allied Building Stores is our main buying group that we buy from, our commodity items. So we've just been partnered with great groups that have helped us out. We've got great employees that definitely help us, continue to provide great service to our customers.
Excellent. And then we'll go down to the last question, which is really why we're here today. You're now on the ABMA Legislative Committee as an added thing to your lumber and building materials experience. So what do you think is one of the most important issues for the ABMA to tackle?
Well, I think there's a couple of things really, but I think they are actually tied together. First of all, we've got to make sure that the administration is addressing this supply chain issue, which is a real issue for not only our industry, but many industries in our country. And I think really the way that they address that, I know there's a lot of different facets to that, but I think just policies that promote employment and encourage employment and workforce development. So I think that's really important. I think one of the biggest challenges we have with the supply chain is the fact that we've had a lot of workers that have moved out of the actual employment block, whether that's retirement or they just haven't come back in. But we've got to make sure that we get those folks back into our employment. And then the second issue is, we've just got to be alert that we don't let the government overburden us with regulation. Regulation is important, and I think that's something that has to happen. But we need to make sure that it's done in a way that actually achieves the goal of whatever that safety or health or whatever that is. But make sure that we can still do the things that we need to do to operate a business, so we can take those dollars that are and invest them back in our companies which the number one place, we're going to invest those in capital. The number one area that we invest our dollars back in is to our staff. That's one of the big expenses that any of us have. So we want to be able to have those dollars to invest back in our staff.
Excellent. Well, then that's all the questions I have for you. So thank you again, Phil, for joining us. ABMA is excited to have you on our committee, and we look forward to working alongside you. So have a great day.
All right. It was very nice meeting you. So,
Yep.
have a
Bye.
great weekend. Okay.
Yep. Bye now.
All right. Bye bye.